Hello everyone, you're welcome once more to MEPH. If you're new to this channel, you're highly and highly welcome. Do well to subscribe to the channel and share the link of the channel to some students out there that need to improve visual skill in math. Alright, so today we are going to look at this simple problem on the board on Surds, okay? You can feel free to pause the video, attempt the question and come back to the video. Alright, so our solution to this, okay, square. So we are going to work on that first. So we have 1 minus square root of 3 all squared. This we can write as 1 minus square root of 3 multiply itself. Okay, remember we say a squared means a times a. So this square means this times itself. Okay, now the next thing is we want to expand this. Okay, let's expand it. So I'm going to have 1 is going to multiply this. So I have 1 multiply 1 minus root 3. Okay, and minus root 3. Okay, is going to multiply all this, so we have 1 minus what root 3. Now from this step, we can now open what the bracket, okay? So 1 is going to multiply this, and this is going to multiply this and this, okay? Alright, so let's open the brackets. So 1 times 1 is what? 1. 1 times minus root 3 is minus what root what 3. Because 1 times whatever value to that value. Now, minus root 3 times 1 is still minus what root 3. Now, minus root 3 times what? Minus root 3. What would that give us? First of all, minus times minus is going to give us plus, okay? And root 3 times what? Root what? 3, okay? So we are going to solve this using the idea of what? Surds. Remember, if I have root what? M multiply root m, it also means what? Square root of m times what? M. Okay? And this can give us square root of what? M square, which is what? This can cancel this, which is what? M. Okay? So this times this also means what? Square root of what? 9, which also means 3. So we're going to have 1. Now minus root 3 minus root 3. There is 1 here, there is 1 here. So minus 1 minus 1 we know is minus 2. And we have our root 3. So it means minus root 3 minus root 3 is going to give us minus 2 root what? 3. Plus, now for this part, okay, it is going to be the square root of what? 3 times 3, which is what? 9, like we have here. Okay. So if we simplify further, let's see what that gives us. So we are going to get 1 minus 2 root 3. Now let's work on this. Square root of 9 is what? 3. So we have 3 there. Now from this point, we can now collect like terms. So we can simply say this is 1. Okay, this, we can bring this close. So we have 1 plus 3, and we'll keep this at the end. So minus 2 root 3. So 1 plus 3 is going to give us 4. So we have 4 minus what? 2 root what? 3. Now having gotten this, okay, the initial expression we have on the board that we are going to solve is going to be, so we are going to solve 1 divide, okay, 4 minus 2 root what? 3. Because expanding this, we have this. So all we need to do is we are going to solve this. Now, how do we solve that? We are going to simply what? Rationalize. Okay. So I have 1 over what? 4 minus what? 2 root 3 to solve. Okay. And for it to solve this, we are going to multiply the numerator and the denominator by the what? Conjugate. So we are going to multiply. Now the conjugate here is going to be 4 plus what? 2 root 3. We simply write this, but this sign changes to what? Plus. Okay. So we'll also multiply to the what? Numerator. So we have 4 plus what? 2 root what? 3. Okay. Now the essence of multiplying with the conjugate is such that by the time we do the multiplication, okay, we are going to be able to eliminate the radical, okay, the square root sign at the what denominator. All right, so we can put these in brackets. Okay, now 1 multiply this is still going to give us what? 4 plus what? 2 root what? 3. Now for this, okay, we have what? 4 is going to multiply this, so we have 4 is going to multiply 4 plus 2 root what? 3, okay, and then we have minus 2 root 3 is going to multiply all this, so we have minus 2 root 3 is going to multiply 4 plus what? 2 root 3, okay, so we have all of that to expand, okay, so let's see what that gives us. So we have 4 plus 2 root 3 at the numerator, so divide. Now let's expand the denominator. So 4 times 4 is going to give us what? 16. Now 4 times what? Plus 2 root 3 is going to give us plus 8 root what? 3. Now minus 2 root 3 times 4 is going to give us minus 8 what? Root what? 3. And lastly, minus 2 root 3 multiply plus 2 root 3. Minus times plus is going to give us what? Minus. Okay. Now this times this is going to give us what? 2 root 3 or what? Squared. Alright. So now having simplified it to this point, okay, we can further solve. Okay. So this is going to be 4 plus 2 root 3 at the numerator. We have this as 16. Okay. Now, plus 8 root 3 minus 8 root 3 is going to give us 0. So we have plus 0. So we have minus. Okay. Now, this square, okay, let's see. 2 root 3 multiplied 2 root 3. Now, 2 times 2 is going to give us what? 4. Okay. Now, root 3 times root 3, remember, is going to be root 3 times 3, which is root 9. And that's going to give us 3. Okay. So this is 4 multiplied by what? 3. Okay. So with that, we now have this as 4 times 3, which is what? 12. Alright. So we have this as 4 plus 2 root 3 divide 16 plus 0 is 16 minus what? 4 times 3, which is 12. So we are going to get 4 plus 2 root 3 divided by what? 16 minus 12 is going to give us 4. So with this, we can what? Break it into this 4 divided 4 plus what? 2 root 3 divided what? 4. Okay. Now, whenever you have, A plus B divided by C, you can write this as what? A divided by C plus what? B divided by C. So applying that knowledge here, we have to use this 4 to divide what? This and 4 to divide this. So this can cancel out. This is 1, 1. So we have 1. Now 2 into this is 1, 2 into 4 is 2, so we have 1 plus what? 1 over 2 root what? 3. So our answer to this problem, okay, is simply what we have finally on the board, which is what? 1 plus what? Half root what? 3. So this gives us the solution to this problem. Alright guys, thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'm going to see you guys in my next video. You take care, bye.